I wanted to record outside, but there's a drunk man next door and he's blabbering on and he can't even, I couldn't even focus. I wanted to record a video for my future self and just for myself whenever I'm having a bad day or a bad moment, kind of like last night. And what I want to talk about is just my stomach and how I've been noticing how it is really messing with me way more than I ever noticed before. So last night when I got home from work, I didn't feel great, kind of felt pretty low in energy, didn't feel great, and then as I ate dinner, I felt even worse, and I just felt, sorry, no, it was the opposite. I got home and I just felt really bad, and I felt like I was spiraling. I felt frustrated, I felt angry, I felt just down but not sad, but just like down. And then it got to the point where I was sitting on the couch and I just felt broken. I felt broken. My mind felt broken. And I felt this way before, a couple times now. And in that moment, when I literally had the thought, like, I feel broken, I recognized it must be my stomach. Because I had this exact same experience not that long ago when I was in Mexico, and I literally spiraled and just I kept feeling and getting worse, and my mind was just going manic. That's how I felt, was manic, and I felt broken. I felt like my mind was broken. Something was wrong. Something was wrong with me, and it's just my stomach. My stomach, it's messing with my brain. And so last night, I went through all this and I did a quick meditation that helped me feel a bit better, and then I ate some food, and eating the food helped a good bit. I felt much better after I ate the food, and this has happened a couple times. I've noticed it where I eat food, and if I'm not feeling good and I eat some food, it will make me feel better sometimes. And if I'm feeling good and I eat some food, then it'll make me feel bad. And I think it just, pushes some stuff around and messes with it. So there's no figuring out what's going to happen, but it's something I've been noticing more frequently, that as I eat food, my moods shift quite quickly and quite extensively at times. And so another example is this morning. This morning I also didn't feel the best. I felt okay, but felt a little bit anxious this morning, to be honest, kind of right out of the bat. And I felt a bit more down, not sad, but just down. Down as in, like, nothing was satisfying. Everything was a means to an end. And then this afternoon, I started feeling much better. And there was a point this afternoon, it was after lunch. It wasn't right after lunch. It was a couple hours after I ate my lunch, but there was a moment where I was just working, doing my own thing, and I felt so good, and everything looked so good, and it was as if I was going from 30 FPS on like a video camera, where things are a bit slower and don't look as nice, to 60 FPS, where everything was smoother, looked sharper, looked nicer. It was as if something just went off, and I felt just so good, and everything looked good and satisfying, and I felt clear. That's the biggest thing, is I felt clear. Like my brain just felt good and clear and healthy. And so that's the biggest thing I'm noticing as well now, is when I'm in a mood because of my stomach, my brain's all foggy and messed up, and it's such a difference. It really is. So I still feel pretty good right now. I'm gonna eat dinner and we'll see how I feel. It's not like it happens every time I eat something, but super interesting. It is messing with me way more than I ever thought it was. And it's not just things going on in life or mood changes, because it's quite consistent and fast, and the mood shifts are so black and white that it's I feel bipolar at times. So it's not just stuff happening. It's definitely my stomach. And then also having that experience this afternoon where I felt so clear and so good, and just everything felt better and healthier and normal, quote unquote. It's definitely my stomach. It's definitely my stomach. So I gotta get that shit fixed, which is gonna take a while, unfortunately. And I need to figure out what more I can do to heal it, because my diet, I feel like I need to eat. I feel like I need to go on an even stricter diet, but I can't really do that right now when I'm working this job. So we'll see. I'll figure it out. I want to document this. I'm really, really looking forward to having a clear, working, healthy, functioning stomach, and a healthy gut microbiome, and a healthy gut-mind connection, and just get that stuff working again, because